So look, we're 6 months into President Trump's second term in office. Now, I know you've been critical. You've had your bones to pick with President Trump. If you took his name out of it and looked solely at what has happened, the policies and the things that have changed around the world and in our country over the first 6 months, how do you rate his presidency so far?
I wouldn't give it a good rating. You know,
Why not?
simply
You can't take this guy serious. Look, we gonna get into it, but this is what the problem is with liberals and Democrats is that they refuse to acknowledge and they are not objective, and they know that Trump has been winning in every single sense of the word. But this is what they standing on. But let's go ahead and hear what he got to say, y'all.
because, you know, the least of us are still being impacted the worst. Like when you look at something like, you know, the big, beautiful bill, that's something that, you know, I'm going to benefit from because of the tax bracket that I'm in. But, you know, there's going to be so many people that's hurt by that bill. And, you know, anything that, you know, takes away Medicaid from people and is going to put people in a worse financial situation than, you know, they were previously in, I'm not for. And, you know, he ran on that. Like, he ran on, you know, the economy. He ran on saying that, you know, grocery prices were going to be down and, you know,
That has happened.
No.
Inflation is trending down. And by the way, Medicaid, we want to make sure that people who are not actual recipients or shouldn't be getting Medicaid are off of Medicaid so it can actually benefit.
How can you say no? No. Yes, inflation is down. It's 100% down. Under the Biden administration, inflation was at over, in some cases, depending on what time and where you were inside of the country, but overall, inflation was above 9 and 10%. That's a fact. This is 100% a fact. This is not even debatable. Like, I'm not sure. And see, again, I think that we pedestalize certain people and we look at people that have a huge platform or something like that, and we automatically assume that they know what they're talking about every single subject, including inflation, including politics, including hip hop, including basketball and popular culture and relationships. And we got to stop. We got to separate it. But here we are.
More people. There is good stuff in that bill, though. You have the 2017 tax cuts that are made permanent, and that really is for everybody.
For who, though?
But that's for everyone. Everyone in this country is impacted by that. You also have things, by the way, like money going to school choice for parents all across this country. There is a lot of good that I think will come out of the big, beautiful bill. But what about things like...
Right now, people are hurting. And
Yo, listen. She was too intelligent for him on a Breakfast Club, and she's too intelligent for them now.